to win. I just want you to know that. So, Brett, glad you were on here. Good to see you, my Florida buddy. Okay. So, I'm not sure. Nobody's actually said they can hear me yet. I don't know how long a delay is on this. So I just kind of want to wait a second. We might have like a 60-second delay or something like that. So let's just wait for a second and see if you guys are all good to go here. Good.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Okay. So right now, the odds have actually really shrunk to who's going to be on here. It's fluctuating an awful lot between 90 or so people on here to 130 people on here. And as I said, you have to be present to win, right? So it's kind of a big deal. And I have already run the random comment generator, and the winner is not going to be announced yet. So here I wanted to introduce who is next to me right here. Right here, this guy right here. This is Brian Hudson of Hudson Star right here.
Hey, everybody.
So, okay. Here's why this is a big deal. Brian has never left Indiana. Not one time ever. It's the first time ever. He's never left. Brian. He's never right. You've never left. Oh, that's not wrong. That was somebody
actually
else.
a lie. But
that is a lie.
My brother has not left Indiana, I don't think.
Which brother?
I don't know, like 3 of them.
Okay, so get this, guys. I really want you to understand this because I need you to get to know. Whoa, here it is, by the way. I don't know if you guys could see this guy creeping in the background. This is it. This is the custom model. I'm going to hold it up here in a second and show you guys exactly what this thing looks like. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the story and then a couple other things about it. So if you don't know already, this is a Hudson Star greens mower. This is what I've been mowing my green with. This is what Jimmy Lewis is using. This is what Robert Palmer is using out there. Pete is using. We've got all these guys that are using this mower, and there's a reason that they're using it. They're using it because cover your ears if you don't like swear words. It's fucking awesome. That's why. It's really good. So I showed Brian this yesterday and today with my mower, which I use every day, sometimes twice a day. It's set as low as possible. So what I do is with this one touch adjustment here. So this thing right here, I lift the roller off the ground and I cut basically with the reel and the bed knife. And that's how low that is. So it's incredible. And now this is an 11 blade reel. You want to walk me through this right here? So let's see if I hit the high points and you tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
All right. You ready for this?
All right.
This is an 11 blade reel.
Correct.
We are a 16-inch wide cut.
Correct.
This is a differential actuated roller on the back.
Correct.
So when you make a turn, the reel keeps going and it spins really fast. So check this out. If I'm just barely moving this thing is flying, right? Okay, so you're getting this incredible cut and you can cut extremely low, okay? Like crazy low. So what would you say that the lowest on the standard setup, what's our lowest?
So we get about just below 1/8 of an inch.
1/8 of an inch.
Yeah, 1/8 of an inch, which is standard green cut.
Mm-hmm. And then what can you do to go lower?
So we actually have a bed knife that goes to 3/32, which is more of a tournament cut. It's what the professional country clubs use when they do tournaments.
So now we're going to talk a little bit of history, and then we're going to get into this. So you guys just kind of have to deal with me for a second. I'm really buttering this up. I hope you can feel the tension. Okay. So prior to exposure, oh, that's a bad way to put it. Well, we're just going to go with that. Prior to, say, people learning about you on YouTube or anything like that, your main clientele was golf.
Yeah, I would say it was a mix, right? It was guys that really wanted to do their home greens, but over the years we've had a lot of golf courses use the mower. Right. Yeah.
So here's a couple of things that just, again, to point this out. If you are a low mower, right? If you are, I mean like low. I pointed this out in my videos before. I feel like if you're mowing an inch or inch and a half, this may not be the mower for you.
Right. That's correct.
But there may be an option in the future.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to roll out our 8-blade reel.
Yep.
We've got extender blocks that allow you to get up to 1.25 to 1 inch, so you can mow from 1.5 inches down to 1.25 inches. And then we're actually doing some engineering right now to look at actually extending the rollers so that you can move them up and down and get a higher cut.
Yeah. So here's what's cool. Now we're going to get a little more into the story here, but behind Hudson. So basically, this is a family-owned business. Your grandfather started in
1956.
1956. All right, and that was Hudson Steelworks.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, it was a tool and die company, and just working to machine different parts for different companies. Right.
Right.
My grandpa worked for Allison Motors
Yep.
during the World War II, and helped to build and work on different things for the military.
Yeah.
At that time.
So that's some of the background. The family actually has done a lot with military contracting
Sure.
as well, and building. And so some of this like steel work and all of that kind of stuff has come from there. But there are 5 brothers.
That is correct.
5 Hudson brothers, and your dad as well, who sometimes shows up and likes to punch people in the face or punch metal. I think that's what you said.
Yeah. Well, my dad has he's still actually coming in at 78 years old. He's still building the mowers. He's the one that is developing and still engineers. He still comes in to work. Actually, what's amazing is my mom at what is 76 years old still comes in and mops the floors, cleans the facility, does all kinds of stuff. So it's really a family business.
That's awesome. Okay. So here's what we're going to do right now. And then we're going to talk to a little bit more about this. There's a lot of people in here.
I see that.
Do you think just one mower giving away is enough?
You know what? About 10 minutes ago, I talked to my brother and asked him if he was willing to give up a second mower. So we give away 2 mowers for this show if we had enough people join in. So, and it looks like people are still coming in. So.
I see. I see they're just kind of piling in here. Oh my gosh, another one. Yes, that is correct. So you know what? Then I'll tell you what. I want to go ahead and click over here and let's go ahead and give away the first one.
All right, let's give it away.
All right, so let's check this out here. Random comment generator. Clicking. Oh, Ben Minkler. Get the F out of here.
There you go.
Ben,
congratulations.
I know I saw you on here. So please be on here. Let's see. We're waiting. And then we're going to do one more after this.
Come on, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
Tell us you're there.
Benny boy. Oh, we got a congrats. Come on. Oh, keep going. I know he's here. I saw him earlier.
You got to be online to get this thing.
We're waiting. Oh, Ben, if you bailed, that would be just so sad.
That's like the people who actually, log into a class for a college and then they walk away.
Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
I know. I mean, he will lose his mind. There's Ben Harrison. That doesn't count. It's Minkler. Where's Minkler? He was commenting in the first place, and then what did he bail on me? Oh, so sad. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click another one here.
There's Ben Howard.
I know there's a lot of Bens. There he is. Oh,
hey, Ben.
Oh, he's there. Ah!
Good to see you, man.
All right. Well, we got to still get to do something.
Let's do it a little bit later. Let's just.
You think we should wait?
Just wait a few minutes. Let's see who else jumps in here.
Okay, yeah, because we do have a second mower. We're going
to do a second mower. My brother's going to build it, and you can have green or black, right? It comes in. You can have it in any color as long as it's green or black.
Any color as long as it's green or black. I just want to show you guys this. Let me hold this up here real quick. There's the bar for the handle with the beautiful logo on it. Check this thing out, guys. Look at this. Right? I didn't take everything out of the package because I wanted to make sure that it's, still pristine and brand new. So when you get this, you get to run it. This is, I thought I was giving away the first black one, but then I found out the first mowers they made were black.
They actually were.
And now I feel bad about it. I should have made it red. So there might be some old mowers out there that are black, but I haven't seen them. I thought I was being original here with this, but
I haven't actually seen one for a long time.
yeah. So that's just kind of the way. Here's a couple things I just out to everybody on here. If you go to the Hudson Star website,
Correct.
which is hudsonstar.com. Hudson.
I think it says we have like three different ways to get in there.
Give me a second, everybody. I'm pretty sure it's just Hudson Star. hudsonstar.com. All right, there it is. It's hudsonstar.com.
All right.
So we go to the shop, right? So we go over here to the shop, and we should be able to, if you're going to order one, you can get something else. Oh, what's happening? I have people that are texting me offhand. I'm going to go ahead and call them out. Justin Webb, the lawn whisperer, just texted me and said, "Tell everybody that I won." Can you believe that? This is what happens. Okay, so is it? I'm seeing some stuff. Are people like losing the? So is that the best way to go to the shop? Is that how you do it?
I'm looking. I'm looking right now. We've got like 4 or 5 different sites that are filtering in, but all you need to do is write in there, fill out your information, and let them know that you've seen this episode.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and throw a discount code up.
Yep.
For everybody who's on this feed. Now, this is only going to be for about 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks. Lawncology 22. If you guys are going to go order something, 10% off everything over there. And further, if you want one but you don't need it until next spring, you can put an order in and wait. You can just put an order in and wait. Just so we have you in there. If you're gonna do one of these, 10% off on the mowers and accessories. So that's Lawncology 22 through the shop for Hudson Star. Okay. So just like that, Stefan 707 Lawncology, just like that.
That is how you spell it.
22. Okay.
Lawncology 22.
So I'm gonna do this here real quick and click on this button and wait for it. The next winner for the Hudson Star is Everett Gilbert. Everett Gilbert, can you please come to the front of the line and collect your Hudson Star?
Congratulations, Everett.
Congratulations, Everett. Your comment that popped up earlier, and I've seen you. I know you're on here too. I saw you pop in. There he is. Boom, right there. We got him.
Congratulations, Everett.
Okay, so that means Ben Minkler, Everett, you guys email me. You have my email because you've emailed me before. Send me your details. We'll talk and chat about all of this, and it's awesome. So I know a bunch of you are probably going to start jumping off here. I'm going to scold some of you here real quick. Now, a lot of you that are on here, you're committed followers. You've been a part of this for a long time. I really appreciate how everybody jumped on and commented and was part of this last video. Just because I'm giving something away doesn't mean you show who you are. You can be part of it and share the videos and have a good time. We're all having a lot of fun. So I'd like to have you as part of this. So any new things that you want to share that we could be looking at here?
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, like I said before, we're getting ready to add our 8-blade reels, right? So guys that are mowing from a ½ an inch up to an inch, we've got extender blocks that we just some engineering to be able to actually extend the side plates, so we'll be able to get a little higher. And then my brother's done a great job of working on the country clubs in the really high end world there with like Quail Hollow, TPC Boston, TPC Scottsdale. They want to make sure that these mowers are absolutely true. And so from the right side to the left side, they want it within 5,000th of an inch, right? Which is
You can't even measure that.
you can't even measure it.
That's like this much.
But I will tell you that my brother's been working on this, and kudos to Sean here. I'm sure he's watching. He has been working, and almost every mower that's coming off the line is within 2,000ths of an inch from one side to the other. So it is absolutely true. In the cut that it makes, you know, this thing is single point height adjustment, which is huge, right? Any other mower you got, you've got to adjust all kinds of bolts to get it to move so that you can do your fringes or your green. And this thing with a single point, you just take about 3 turns and you're doing your fringe.
Yeah.
And so that's why places like Quail Hollow, Oak Hill is going to be doing the PGA Championship next year. They've bought their 3rd. They are using them on their course right now, and they love them, and they measure them. They make sure that they are the quality for actual PGA Championship stuff.
That is, and I think that a lot of people need to realize. You have that States, or I've got Scott's mower, those things cut my grass at like a half an inch, and it would kind of like wave it, you know, whatever you call it, rifle it, washboard it, all of that kind of stuff. And those were 5-blade reels, and they were $100.
Yeah,
like they're $100. If you took and just laid the one next to this, you know why it's $100. You know, like you know the difference. You know the difference between the bearings and the roll and the way this thing cuts and how smooth it is. And I'm going to tell you this too. I don't believe that everybody needs to have a putting green at all. I actually don't think it's a great idea. I think if you guys are putting in like pitches or areas where you're doing a lot of like play, soccer fields or soccer areas or things like that you're putting in. All right, I'm hearing audio. Audio is completely out. Hold on. Wait. What is? Hold on. We're coming back in. No audio. Just wait a second. Let's make sure we're good. It might just be some people. A lot of people are doing fine. I'll tell you what, maybe it's time to get off of your AOL. You might have run out of your 1,000 free minutes. That might be the problem, guys. Just, you know, maybe you have another CD-ROM coming in the mail for your 1,000. Yeah, that's what Travis, he said the same thing. But everyone else,
I can hear it.
there's Travis, everyone.
Is it back on?
Yeah, it's on. It's been on. It hasn't been on.
All right.
So anyway, the point of this was this. There's a couple of different things that we're kind of looking at that I've talked to Brian about, you know, like maybe offering the ability for you guys to custom order a color. So he's going to check with his powder coater to see if you could do some options and say, look, I want one to be, you know, this, whatever. So there's going to be some color palettes kind of coming along. So, you know, you're going to have just a mower that lasts forever.
It's one of the amazing things about the mower. When my dad developed the mower, he wanted it for the home user, right? He wanted it to last, but he wanted the quality to be PGA professional quality. Mm-hmm. And that's what's been amazing about this is that the people who buy the mower, they find that over the course of 4 or 5 years that they have saved themselves actually money because they last 10, 15, 20 years with little maintenance, spraying it off, putting WD-40 on it.
Mm-hmm.
We just had, was Jimmy. Jimmy was here today,
yep.
And he brought his mower over. And his mower, he's had, for 6 or 7 months. And literally, it's still running and still spinning like it's new. So my dad really wanted it to be for the person who wanted to build a really cool pitch or a green, and that's what he's done. And so for years, we worked for the military, right? And we had to do high engineering, very technical type stuff, building gun mounts, missile expellers, different things. And so when he built the mower, they worked really hard to make sure that this thing is what you're paying for is what, I mean, you're getting the value of the price.
Right. Yeah. And I, guys, just to tell the story about why and how I landed on this. A few years ago, when I was doing all the real mowing on my lawn, somebody made a comment, and I don't know who it was, and they said, you should check out these Hudson Star mowers. So I looked at it probably 4 years ago, and I reached out and I found out, I'm like, well, you know, if I ever put in a golf green, this is the mower I'm going to get. Right. So once I finally got to the point I was building the green, I called right away. I said, look, I'm going to need a mower. I talked to Brian, and I told him, I said, I would, you know, feature this thing if it works, you know, if it does what I think it's going to do. And it did, right? Like that was the whole point. That was a reason why I shared about this to begin with. is, I'm cutting, my green is low and it's fast and it's fun. And I've found all the different problems with it. And I've been going through this process of learning, really how to create a, very smooth surface and like get it so that I can just, cruise across it with the mower, but I use it twice a day. And that's what, that's the big thing about it is if you're going to be treating that super low grass, it's 2 times a day or you're going to be screwed.
Yeah. And if you're mowing at 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, getting your lawn down there, it's probably once a day, at the most every other day. Right.
Yeah.
If you're a guy that wants to mow every 4 or 5 days, it's probably not the mower for you.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And I think that I want everybody to understand that this fits a certain group. This is a very prosumer item. This is a person who is out there on the lawn. This is a person who, gets, I don't know, who's really good. Sub 1/2 inch. Just be a sub 1/2 inch person, and you'll lose your mind. You'll never see a cut like it. So, should we do that, Neil? Hold on, Neil. Wait, at Neil White. Should I? I'm going to do it right now. All right, guys, check this out. Now, for your consideration, for all of you 3rd place, 12th place, 300th place people, I'm now going to give away this clipper that I use to cut my golf green with. Look, it's still got grass on it, guys. This really happened. I'm not even kidding. I have had this. This has trimmed many dogs, and I didn't really use it for myself so much. I think it's actually a horse clipper. I don't know where. It's a pet one. It's not for anything else. I will sign this with a black pen or marker and send it to you.
We could give away a couple shirts too.
Want some shirts?
Adidas, like.
What's this one that you're wearing?
This
right
is, I think, Under Armour.
Under Armour. You want to do some shirts?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. So the winner of the wall. Let's just find out if this person's here right now, because everybody bailed out, and so they're going to be so sad when they find out. The winner of the wall is J9. I don't know if I saw a J9 commenting over here. Huh? No J9? I'm going to do 3. And if 3 aren't here, I'm giving it to Neil. So Neil, that's what's going to happen. Yes, this is a Rikers Island low mow electric mower.
I will be cutting my hair before he gives it away too.
Not on this show. All right. I got no Neil. Oh no, Neil is here. I got no J9. No J9s here. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's do another one. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do them real quick, but I got to give you guys like 30 seconds because it takes that long. Let's see. Hold on. Going back. And Wyoming proud. I think that they bailed off too. Look at Neil. He's getting so frustrated right now. He wants this wall mower so bad. All right.
Hang in there, Neil.
Let's see. You're going to get it.
Hang in there, Neil.
So many people bailed out. So, Derek Weaver. Any Derek Weavers here?
Come on, Derek. You're still there, aren't you?
No, Derek. I'm going to go. Ready?
Man, Neil's
in it. He's in it to win it.
He is in this.
And I'm going to feel bad. In fact, I'm going to convince if the other dude is here. And Neil, congratulations. You have won the mid-90s wall electric lawnmower.
Listen,
right there.
I don't know if there could be any better prize.
No, I don't know either. All right, so why don't we give away a couple t-shirts? We only have a few people that are in here, random people. Connor doesn't get to win anything. He's a winner at life.
Connor, good for you.
Neil, I appreciate that, buddy. I'm going to tell you what, I love having mine. The kids actually love playing on it. I contemplate all kinds of stuff.
Ignacio's here.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I like it. I like his name. Okay, let's give away a couple shirts.
All right.
There's a bunch of people kind of rolling through here, and there's a lot of people who are not, on the feed. Do we just do like 3 and then pick a random?
Let's do one.
All right, we're gonna do one right here. Here we go. And how about? I know that person's not on here. The Lean Lawn. I don't think that they're on here. Oh, Easy Money says he
Hey,
has
look
no
at
shirt.
it. B Young XXL.
Do we have a discount code for shirts? Do you have shirts on the website?
I don't yet.
Oh,
Look, so this has been a family business for years. We did this thing as a kind of a labor of love because we love golf, we love greens, and that's what we did it for. But it's growing so fast. So please, if you call, be patient with us. We're growing quickly, and it's right now it's still nephews, grandkids, cousins, brothers working for the business, but we're adding people all the time. So thank you so much for your support.
yes.
Look at that.
Look at all these XXLs,
Man, look at-
XXXLs.
Yeah.
Lon, there's Dino. This Dino right here. Okay, look, I'm gonna do one more random, and then you know what, you guys, the people that are on here, what? How about Brett Bostrom? Is he on here? Do we have Brett Bostrom? Any Bretts? I'm gonna wait. Not any Bretts.
Look at all the.
Look at them. They all want them.
That's awesome, guys.
No, he's not here.
All
Okay,
right.
so you have all these people who want a shirt. How many do you want? You want to do like one or two? Or
Let's do 3.
3 shirts. All right. You pick.
Let's see here.
So Brian's going to pick at random from all these comments coming through right here.
Let's see here.
3 shirts.
All
coming
right.
out.
Well, first of all, I'm going to give one to Daniel Kemp, who wants an XL.
Okay,
right?
Daniel Kemp. Let me write that down.
I think Daniel's there, and they'll see here. And they're coming through so fast. Holy mackerel!
People love shirts.
They do.
They
look at
look at them. They even like to. They like to wear them. Even.
Let's do. They're going so fast, I can't even see.
Well,
these.
it's kind of nice. It's like random. So just like ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh man,
They're moving so. Holy mackerel! What is that? 8. What's that lawn?
the Longineer.
Longineer. Who's the Longineer?
Oh, buddy! Congratulations, Longineer's getting one. All right.
We got to go back through there and find out the sizes, and then
You can email me, you guys. Answers at Lawncology for this. All right, you get one more. So
One
who do we have?
more.
We have Kemp. We have Longineer.
look. Tim H 3X.
Tim H with a 3. You're going to order a 1 3X shirt.
I don't know.
That's going to cost you like $1,000. What do you got?
Let's give it to Tim's still running through there, man. Tim H.
Tim H.
Tim H.
3XL.
You're getting a shirt.
Tim H.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's insane.
We can't even keep up. There's so many different people wanting Hudson Star shirt. Listen, the whole deal is this is old school,
Yeah, it is.
right?
It is old school.
It's American made, family business, giving back to the community, working with people around the community, and we are just we're blessed, humbled by the support that you all give.
Yeah. So I honestly think that's the story here, right? Like you're gonna get to know the people behind the scene. I'm planning on coming out and visiting, getting to see this stuff being put together in action. And, it's been really cool to see the outpouring from all of you guys who honestly know a precision piece of equipment when you see one. I mean, that's pretty badass. So I think from what I'm seeing here is you're going to need to get t-shirts on the website and shirts on the website.
We'll post different types of shirts and hats on there that you can purchase, and we will keep them, at a reasonable price. So thank you so much. The outpouring, I will tell you that I've been in different sales jobs at different times, and I will tell you there's no better community than this community, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
They're amazing people, and it fits my personality because I love to talk.
It's too much, actually. I've actually spent the last day and a half with him. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So But guys, like really, when you call Hudson, you're probably going to talk to Brian. He's gonna be,
Yeah.
or I don't know who
Yeah,
else.
no, there'll be a couple different people, but
Yeah.
but I try to answer every phone call that comes in. Actually, it's my number that's listed on the website. So feel free to give me a call, and I take those calls as fast and as quick as I can. Leave a message if you don't get somebody, because if you do not get a hold of me, it's because I'm running a machine. The next couple hundred mowers, I've actually machined almost every part.
Yeah.
And my brother has put them together. My dad has assembled them. He's backlapped them. So it truly is a family deal. So we really are grateful.
Okay, so I want to answer a couple of questions that I saw in here. Okay, max height that you'll be able to do with the new blade and add-on. So that's talking about like an inch to an inch and a half. Okay, so that's from Finlow, an inch to an inch and a half.
It'll be about you'll have to use our extender blocks. We'll give those for free.
Yep.
But it'll get you to an inch. If you're doing an inch and a half, you're pushing the limit,
that's
right?
top.
But an inch will work with the 8-blade reel. And those are coming in the next few weeks, but you want to order now because we've already started to sell the 8-blade reel, and we've only ordered just so many.
Yes,
and they're already selling off the shelf.
Adrian, yes, you can order online. What you're going to end up doing, you can actually send an email through and kind of do things like that. So yes, go on to hudsonstar.com. You can go through the shop. You can email. Probably Brian's going to answer it.
Probably
sales at Hudson Star. If you guys don't know. I'm just going to put that right here.
Sales at hudsonstar.com. And then you might hear from a couple different people that I've just had to bring on, and they're all people that are really phenomenal people who care about customers, who are trying to stay in contact with you to make sure that they where your mower is in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's the code again?
Because Lawncology 22.
So Lawncology 22 for the next. What do you think?
I think it's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We got to let that expire. So 10% off everything in the store.
Lawncology 22. I will put it on. I think it's on there now, but I will make sure that when we get off here, Lawncology 22, and when you get your invoice or whatever, or you get online for the store, you just type in Lawncology 22. It will drop off 10% automatically.
Yeah. So that'll be on any of the accessories and things like that. But guys, I really want you to just sort of stay tuned about what's happening with the company. I'm going to kind of give you updates on everything as they're kind of coming along. This custom color thing, which I think is great, to be able to do that powder coated a different color. That's going to be fun options for you. And again, if you don't need one this year, right? Email in and say, look, I'm taking this in the spring, so you can at least apply the discount, because stuff is going to get more expensive, just steel and everything else. So if you're going to do it and you need to wait, reserve a spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is that we have started to add in different types of payment plans. There's no interest or whatever, so you can pay for 5 payments. We do use PayPal, different sources to do that. So yeah, it's time to do it, because to be honest, like I said, we sold out of our 2022 inventory in 6 months.
Yeah.
Right? We had built a ton of mowers.
Right.
They're gone. The PGA, the country clubs, they're buying up so fast. They're buying them at 3 or 4 at a time.
Right.
And so we ran out, but we're running another 200 mowers, and we're getting ready to start the process of building 500.
Yeah.
So, and then 1,000.
Yeah. So this is sort of a big deal. Next product codes for all the other people. I'm sorry, Brandon. I can't do that. I cannot authorize that from here because they're sold in other stores other than anything that would be my own. So that's not up to me. However, I will. I like to do these things and sort of give away stuff. And when we hit another milestone, I'll talk about that and see if we can do a discount code for Alan and Pete's shop, and we'll definitely do that. So I think the next thing, and I don't know anybody else's who's just Connor's on here right now. Connor, when are you bringing Rick the Roller down? Number 1. And number 2, I will send my Hudson Star back home with you so you can cut your new grass with it that you're growing in. So if you want to take it up there and run it and play with it, or I'll come up there. We got to go side by siding again anyway, got to take the Can-Am out. We haven't gotten a chance to do that this year. So I'd love you to come down. We'll run Rick the roller out here. Take the Hudson Star home and play with it a little bit. I know how much you'll love it, and that would be awesome. They want me to give away one other thing. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna give away?
Here's what I'm gonna give away. I gotta give away something personally on this side. So we've got rid of the wall trimmer.
Sure.
We've got 3 shirts.
I'm sad I didn't get the wall thing.
2 mowers.
Right.
I mean, we're already giving. We're up at
That's
$6,000 worth of shit that's been given away here tonight. 6,000. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to give away a case of Green Charge, because everybody's been digging that product this year. So why don't we go ahead and give away a case of Green Charge? And again, we're kind of down to the random list. So I'll tell you what. Let's do quickly. What's a button that everybody can hit here? So it's just so we can make this. Anybody who's still on here who's listening, just push G, enter. And I just want to see a whole bunch of G's on here. And then I'm going to randomly, look at how quick that one was. I didn't even say it yet. Okay, G's. All right, here we go.
Look at that.
All right, Brian, you got to pick it.
We got, man, it's going so fast I can't even keep up with it. We got
Here, I can roll it back.
Rod Bone.
Rod Bone.
Rod Bone.
Who's Rod Bone?
I don't know.
Right, he's right there.
Yeah.
Rod Bone, congratulations. You just got a case of Green Charge. I'm giving that away. You got this. I don't know what happened to my pen. I had a pen. Now I don't have a pen anymore. Email me answers at Lawncology, Rod. All right. How about we do I can probably give another case away. Let me think about this for a second. Let's see. What's another product you guys would like? One case. And when I tell you a case, I'm talking 4 gallons. It's a 4-gallon case. So let's do another one. Why don't you guys give me a suggestion? Which product would you like me to give you? Oh, Green Kick. That's a good one. With all the people that are about to come along with Mercy, I figured Green Pop would be a good one. Kick, a fight. Okay, fight's gone, so you can't get that one. Aerate, pop. I'm going to try to take a poll here. Punch, Buffalo Trace, pop, RGS.
Buffalo Trace, not bourbon.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have a case of that.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately. RGS, Green Kick. More Buffalo Trace. It looks like Green Kick. I'm seeing the most. There's Flora. Pop. I feel like Pop is the best one. Happy Van Winkle. I saw that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do. We're gonna do a case of Pop. We're gonna give away a case of Green Pop. It's seating time, guys. People are coming up on over seating time, so let's go ahead and give away a case of Green Pop now. Right? Everybody's saying Pop. You already know what I was going to tell you. Type Pop. Throw it on there. And random comment picker. Bam. Who's Next Level Lawn Care? Oh, Next Level Lawn Care. Got it. Right there. Oh, but he only wrote P. Is that disqualifying?
Hey, listen. Next Level Lawn Care. Type in Pop and show us that you really understand what's going on here.
I think he got it. I
landed on it.
I
think he gets it.
I can't give away that. Hey, Super TA, Super Juice should just be given away. Nobody should pay for that. Pop. All right, got him. Okay.
You got them all written down?
You guys have to email me. Just email me answers at Lawncology so I can get you. So Next Level Lawn Care, you got it.
And then
case of Pop.
If you're looking into sales@hudsonstar.com and make sure that you type in that you saw us on Lawncology, Lawncology 22, and we'll make sure that that you get the discount code when we are selling the mowers. We'll do that for 2 weeks.
All right, so I'm writing this down so I don't forget. So we got a Green Charge going out, a case. All right, write that down. We got a Green Pop going out. All right, good. Okay, so we got that's the Next Level. But make sure you guys email me, and then we'll get this stuff out right away. Okay, guys, unless you have any other questions, we've been on here for 40 minutes. I think we're probably pretty good to go.
Hey, so first of all, I want to thank John. I came out here to visit him, and he's been fantastic. We have enjoyed the time together. We've become fast friends, he and my whole family. And so we're looking forward to having him. And if it's okay with you, I think when you come out, we're gonna set up and do one of your shows there.
Oh yeah,
and give away some more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the plan right now. So the GIE, which has been modified, is now called the Equip Show. We will likely see
Oh yeah,
Hudson there will be visiting with us as well.
Yep.
And I want to try to plan to come through right before that. So we're talking like third week of October. We'll probably be doing something else like this. Yeah, we'll do a shop tour, Martin. That'd be part of it. And that's
and again, I wanted to say thank you for the support of a family business, and just it's been amazing to talk to people about their lawns, their greens, and what an amazing group of people.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is amazing.
It's a good group.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you in turn for supporting Hudson.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty awesome. And all you guys who heard that you won, you know how to get a hold of me. We'll make sure we get all of the details. Somebody just asked me a question in here. This guy, Finn Lowe, who's been asking some good questions, he just asked me if there's any plans for a next granular product. So I do want to mention something that we're working on, and it is very interesting. I'm not going to go too far in depth into it, but we're doing some tests and trials with this. It's actually going to be more of somewhat of more of like a top dressing thing. We have learned how to harvest and create some fines out of one of our materials, and we're doing some different ratios with different sands and PGA sand and different things like that could be used as a top dressing that is showing some incredible growth and fill in a bunch of different turfs. So there may be some options that way. Right now, as far as granular, no. Other than that, that is something that we're doing. We've added on some larger building space at our shop. We're actually doing another expansion on the building, adding another 6,000 square feet to the production facility to be able to just even go bigger, with hundreds of thousands of gallons of tanks. Everything is just kind of getting crazy. So, yes. What else? Oh, when was the mower first developed?
So my father developed the mower, I think in 1999. So we're about 23 years in,
Mm-hmm.
and we started selling them, and immediately got people that were putting in home putting greens, but quickly the country clubs, PGA courses started buying them, and so it's always been one of those businesses that we've it's been a labor of love for us, and we stopped doing basically almost everything else just to do the mowers and keep developing new products. And so we're excited about that.
Yeah. So anything else? Will the 8-blade and 11 be interchangeable? So yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will. And we will actually have video so that you can teach you how to get the thing off and back on. Actually, for right now, even with the maintenance kit and backlight, because one of the interesting things about the mower is you don't have to get the reel off to go get it ground. It usually costs between $125 and $250 to get your reel ground. Ours has a backlapping system to it. And one of the things we do is we backlap almost every day. And so we'll get online with you, FaceTime with you, show you exactly what to do. We've learned all kinds of tricks to make sure that it's really sharp, that it's as close to the bed knife as possible, and so that it stays fresh and new for years.
Mm-hmm. I do want to tell everybody this. I abused mine.
He did.
I really did.
He did.
Because I was sanding a lot. I was doing a lot of sand. I was doing a lot of kind of adjusting to different heights and slopes of the green as I went through. And I dulled that thing out bad. I backlapped it and did everything I could to kind of sort of bring it back. But it has to be ground. And I actually have an extra reel here that I'm going to probably swap out in the meantime because I do have a brand new one. But the backlapping is absolutely easy to do. I just didn't do it soon enough. And I was coming through so much sand and stuff like that. Yeah, right here, Dan McCann. You saw that. It was actually really easy to do. I just wish I would have been paying a little more attention because I was putting so much sand down. I was doing all this, and I just kind of rounded it out too much. So bad on John. Bad John. It was bad John. So, okay. So here's a good one right here. Random tech dude, 3,000 square foot backyard that's well level. So here's what I can tell you. If you're cutting short, and I mean 3/4 or less, absolutely, it'll take you doing a single pass, 3,000 square feet, 15 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Here's the amazing thing about this mower, which still made, because I've watched this in some ways from a distance when my father and my brother really engineered this, is that you will actually spend less energy with our manual mower than you will if you had a combustion engine with a clutch. In fact, I think when John bought his a mower and he called me up, it was how we got to know each other. And he basically said, "Look, I'm getting rid of my John Deere because this is so easy." And so you'll actually, it's easy to turn and get started on the next swipe, and it's very quick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to say is sort of the biggest thing about it. What does this weigh?
84, between 84 and 87, depending on the roller.
So the only, I mean, that's kind of the big thing about it, I think, for a lot of you guys is if you can just this is not heavy, right? Like you're able to move it around. You're able to tip this up and roll it into your shed. You can keep the blade off the ground. You can do all this kind of stuff. So
yeah, actually the handlebars, we built it so that the handlebars flip over so that you can roll it and drag it or push it with one hand wherever you need to go, up hills, over rock, concrete. So it's easy to store, easy to move, and it's been amazing for people.
Yeah. So just kind of know that it's light enough to move around. We keep thinking, it's especially for
Thank you, Brandon.
Superintendents and people like that, being able to throw it in the back of a Cushman and just take that thing out and do cuts. We played a golf course today that was absolute in shit shape. If anybody comes to visit me here, I will take you to play Hideout, the outlaw course at Hideout. It is a cobbled together, rough course. Hey, I mean rough.
Hey, Travis, who do you want to sign? Who do you want to sign?
He's hassling me.
Right.
Hold on. I got you, bro. There you go. That Travis likes to send me messages at like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night after he's reviewed my videos and tell me everything.
Hey, thanks, Matt. We sell a lot of
best guys out there.
Matt, thanks. We sell a lot of mowers into Canada, and so we are working with some distributors right now, but we still sell them and send them up there. We try to make that as cheap as possible. Some of our best pictures of greens, just striped, are from Canada.
Imagine that, huh? Let's see if I got this right. There you go. Got that. Okay. Rod Bone. Do you have yours, Rod? Curious. I just want to see. And I think you're right. Actually, one thing that we're going to have to do is start the Hudson fan club. So we are getting, showing them and everything that they do out here. So,
I need to take some videos of the fam, right? Because in our family, once you're once you meet us, you're part of the fam, right? It's just the way it is. My mom will cook you whatever you want.
I actually just met her on the phone tonight. She said, when you come out, you can have the bedroom upstairs. And I was like, oh, that's
and
pretty
she'll
cool.
cook like crazy.
Yeah. So what else? I don't know. If there's anything else, then I think we're are you a Colts fan?
I am a Colts fan.
Ouch. Wait, new Colts or old Colts?
That would be the old Colts.
Old Colts, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that there is a Colts team right now.
Well, at least they're still trying. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call this. We're 50 minutes in. Thanks, you, sir.
Yeah. It was
great. That was really fun. Thank you, guys. I'll be talking to you real soon. Lots of fun stuff. We'll have some more conversations with Brian coming out on a video this week. And I appreciate you.
Listen, you got to post. You got to post my shot.
Don't talk. Shush.
Okay. Sorry.
Shush.
Sorry.
You can't.
Sorry.
Can't.
All right.
Okay. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. What?
Travis Williamson in the background.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. All right, that's it. And that's how we end.
Sorry, I was watching.